with me. We in your city. We going dumb, we going turn, we going select. Get with me.
Hey, what up, WolfPak? What up, y'all? Been a minute, man. Been a minute since I dropped a vlog. Probably like a week. Check it out. On the protein shake, man. Got the protein shake. The protein cookie, man. Yeah, I've been on it for a little bit. Maybe like, probably like 2 or 3 weeks. My energy's getting back to normal, because I think at first it's like not eating a bunch of food and stuff that you usually eat. You kind of drop your energy down. It drops your energy down a little bit, but because I had been doing like salads and water for a minute, man, like 2 weeks or whatever. But then when you start with the protein shakes and all that and the working out, it kind of zaps your energy for a little while, and then, you know, once everything start kicking in, all the vitamins and stuff start kicking in, then you get your energy back and all that. You get your juice back, you know what I'm saying? So I feel kind of good. Actually, I feel real good the last 3 or 4 days. I've been feeling good, so I finally figured out like a good little mixture for myself. You know what I'm saying? Finally figured out a good little mixture for myself. Yo, I never went to get a haircut last week either. I think I'm gonna end up going tomorrow. I got some stuff I gotta do. I gotta take my mother's car to get her AC fixed. It could be a leak in her AC because it was working and then it just went out. So, yeah. Me and my daughter about to run out for a little while now. We gotta do some stuff, you know. Probably won't get the vlog a lot because I gotta do so much running around, moving and shaking. But I just wanted to come through and holler at y'all, man. I ain't hollered at the pack in a minute. I did like how I stream when the fights is on, the UFC's is on. Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier was on last night. Yo, did y'all see the break in Conor's leg? Yo, that joint was crazy. Crazy. I mean, that joint was crazy. They had a lot of beef. They had a lot of beef because Conor was talking crazy, talking about murdering the dude, and he didn't really feel it. Like, he ain't with the UFC's different than boxing. You know what I'm saying? You don't really gotta sell UFC how you sell boxing. So, you know, when Deontay Wilder was saying all that, it was cool. It was old snap. But, like, you know, when Conor McGregor, when Conor McGregor was saying it, you know, it kind of rubbed dude the wrong way. And he was coming to get it. You know, he was coming to get it. He was out for blood too. And I mean, Conor was talking crazy. You talking crazy to a dude that done knocked you out the last time out. So, you know, I think to talk crazy to him, if the fight was close and ended in a draw, alright, but dude put your lights out. And he was on the verge of putting Conor's lights out again last night. So, I mean, and then people like, yo, they need to run that back because he broke his leg. Nah, they didn't need to run it back this time, to be honest. They didn't need to run it back this time. I feel like Conor is losing his steam. Excuse me. I think Conor is on the downside of his career, and you know, Poirier is in his prime. So, you know, I just feel like I don't know. I think Conor should probably give it up. And then too, after you make 100 million, right? So you bust your hump. You bust your hump in MMA for man, years, building your name, building your brand, and all that. Then you go box in a boxing match and make 100 million, more than you had already, right? So my thing is, how do you get up for a UFC fight? Because ever since he's been back in the UFC, I think he's like 1-5, 1-4, something crazy like that. So my thing is, how do you even get up for a UFC fight after you just been took to the top of the mountain by somebody not even in your field of study, we'll say, right? I don't think he can get up for these fights no more. I don't think he can. I don't think he's mentally like cares about these UFC fights no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he mentally cares about these fights. You go and box, basically an exhibition, made 100 million, and you're not in no real serious danger, right? To then come back and put yourself in harm's way. Like, look at last night. He'll never be the same again, right? He'll never be the same again. And probably got 3 or 4 million. Knowing him, because he got the name and all that, he may have got more. But that's the only reason why he's fighting these fights, because he's the top of the food chain and he can make a quick 5-6 million, you know what I'm saying, just for a few weeks of promo and you know, we'll say 25 minutes in a fight. So that right there is I mean, that's a dope trade to me. That's a dope trade-off to me. But I just don't feel like he's at the top of the sport no more. He's definitely not at the top of his game no more. So, you know, to me, is it worth it right now? Is it worth it? Taking serious damage and punishment to the body. I mean, because in UFC, to me, even when you win, you lose. Because they just take a beating, man. Them dudes take a beating. They take a beating. And I mean, he was on, I mean, that 1 5-minute round, he was on the ground getting grounded and pounded, getting elbows dropped to the face. I just don't see and then like his ear was busted open. He had to do the interview, the post-fight interview, sitting on the mat. Because he couldn't get up, he couldn't move, you know what I'm saying? And then with all that, he still told the dude, your wife is in my DMs. So after all that, the beating you took, the severity of the injury you just suffered, you still told a guy that just beat you up and then beat you up a few months ago, you still go to the family. Like the man said, trash talking is cool. It is what it is. He ain't that type of dude to be talking about murdering and talking about his wife and all that shit. And that's what you chose to say while you laying on the ground with your leg in 2 separate pieces. Cause this, just be real. If there was no skin, like your foot would have been, you would have been holding your foot waiting on the doctor to come fix you. And then that's what you chose to do. After the man just said, you know, he wants you to get home safe to your family, to your beautiful family is what he said. Your comeback was, your wife is in my DMs. Yo, Michael Rappaport said he kind of summed it up. He said Conor McGregor is you know, low life or whatever. But he kind of summed it up. I mean, at that point, the fight's over. Your opponent's wishing you well. And then that's what you say to him. That's how you disrespect him. Which is the reason why he got so much hatred for you right now. Conor McGregor, piece of work. He's a piece of work. But, you know, is what it is, man. I guess he was already starting his promo for the next fight. Which, if I was Dustin, I wouldn't fight him again. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of fighting him again? To just keep, like, damaging him? He's already damaged. He's already damaged. His legacy's damaged. His body's done. And his reputation's kind of horrible too. He punched an old dude in the head, right? In a bar or something. Like, that's correct too. Like, everything about him is he threw something through a bus window, carrying other UFC fighters, you know, from the parking to the actual venue. When he came back from fighting Floyd, he slapped Floyd in the back of the head, called him a boy and all that. Like, his reputation ain't the best anyway. You know, he got his whiskey, he got his money, and, you know, just let him go off into the sunset. But I shall return, guys. I see flashing lights up there. This guy right here in the white Mustang in front of us, he just tried to burn out. He almost killed himself. We wasn't that close to him. Wow. Man, if I would have had the camera out, guys, probably like, I'll say 3 minutes. 3 minutes earlier, I would have been able to catch it. He tried to, I don't know if he tried to spin out, but his car was all over the tunnel. He was in every lane trying to get control of his car. Luckily for him, he was in the middle lane and he didn't hit the wall on either side. And this guy right in the middle lane here. Ah, man. Look at that. It looks crazy out here when it's raining. We're up on this high bridge. Probably like 15, 20 stories up.
Flood warning good.
Is it?
I think so.
Not up here, it ain't. We're way up. We're at least 20 stories up on this bridge. Probably more. But yeah, man. Missed some action for y'all. I didn't even know it was gonna rain either. Yeah, nothing crazy, man. We just missed the craziness. But, you know, headed back in now because I want to end up like Buddy right there. Tires spinning out, car spinning out. He almost lost control. I'm trying to get him, see if he's gonna do something else. Keep it up there for a minute. I don't think so. There's too many cars up there now. Oh, not traffic. Oh, shoot. He never came through here this slow. Usually when we coming through here.
We can't get up here.
Oh,
Chelsea?
We can, but I kind of want to be nosy.
Hmm?
We can, but I kind of want to be nosy. Over here by Chelsea, man. On the bridge.
He's getting over it.
Oh.
That white car.
Yeah, I don't understand why they came down in that lane. They see it shut down, and then they want us to let them over. Oh, I think everything's going over.
Yeah, but like, yeah, you might as well get over now. I think that's why the traffic's, because I think everybody's going into one lane up there.
Oh, so they doing work. It wasn't no accident.
Yeah, might as well get on back here. Probably can see.
Nah, if it wasn't no accident, I might as well just get off.
I thought you wanted to be nosy.
Yeah, but now that we know they doing work, it's nothing to be nosy. Nothing to see. And what if they be like a car flipped over or something?
Right?
I don't know if I really want to see that anyway. We'll cut through the hood one time. Through the hood up to no good. I probably could have took that side street somewhere. Police sitting over there. What they doing? But this is really kind of like New York, like a little. It's kind of like Queens or something. That's the bridge we was just on down there. Alright, we out. It's always a way. Oh, prime. Always a way to get up out of trouble. See that? Boom. And look, that's the Chelsea floor covering that we just had seen. Yeah. Always a way, y'all. Should have went to Dunks and got me a cappuccino. I'm trying to stay away from I'm trying to stay away from the caffeine though, y'all. I've been doing good too. Been doing good staying off the caffeine. Yeah, y'all see all
Yeah, they all about to get right onto the traffic.
Yeah.
No, they get off.
Nah, they got
right
off where we got off, yeah. They going past it. They gonna be like right past it. New train station. Train buses. Something happened right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we going in there. RV, your mother want an RV. What the heck
Go
we gonna do?
glamping.
What the heck are we gonna do with an RV?
You want to go glamping? What is glamping?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. And she's not even gonna be able to drive it anyway. So we definitely not doing that. New construction going up. Everywhere. Everywhere. That was one of the nicest football fields that I ever coached on. I was too old to play on it. It wasn't.
The people of Chelsea.
Yeah, it wasn't up when I was playing. It wasn't built. But we wouldn't play them anyway. We would have aired them out. But yeah, man, nothing going on. Try to get some action for y'all. Thought it was an accident. It was just road work. We missed a spin out. I missed a spin out with y'all by maybe 2 minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, 3 tops, but basically 2 minutes. I missed a spin out for y'all. Dude in the Mustang was acting too crazy. and almost took itself out. Look at that line for KFC. Who even eats KFC? Like, really? Who even eats it anymore? The SUV spot right there, huh? Best Cars auto sales. Got a Beamer right there. I used to do tattoos there. They moved it. Turned it into something else. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. Nothing to see here. I'm going to close this one out, and I'll holler at y'all in the next one.